Welcome, everyone. We are here. It is night one of SummerSlam. We're here bright and early. Well, it's 11 here. What time is it there?
It's one here, but still.
You know what? That means it's time to drink, girl. That means.
Exactly. It's the perfect time for brunch. So, a little mimosa, a little mayhem.
Yes.
Perfect.
We are here for Mimosas and Mayhem. This is night one of SummerSlam. I am joined by Clarissa Hardy. If you're not following her, you should be. Clarissa, how are you?
I am really excited right now, honestly. I'm doing pretty good. Just,
Good.
getting all my downtime in before this show. Told everybody, hey, it's a long weekend for those of us who watch wrestling. Just do something else.
Just put the phone on D&D. That's all you got to
Exactly.
do.
Exactly. It will be.
What are we drinking today?
So at the moment, I am actually not
Okay.
because my brother is on his way back from the store for me.
Mm-hmm.
But when he does, I will be drinking I call it my like blueberry mimosa. I don't know, but it's a
Mm.
blueberry XXL mixed with
Mm-hmm.
lemonade.
Oh, I
So
like
that is
that.
what it's really good. It's like a blueberry lemon drop. So,
Love that. You know what that lemon does? Make you drop.
I will not have too many of them before the show, but I make no promises during the show.
I am drinking the Seagram Spiked Raw, the blood orange brawl. You know what? It
Hmm.
goes with mimosas. It tastes a little bit like a mimosa. It's a little bit more carbonated, but super good. Seagrams, y'all know what you're doing with the wrestling stuff. I see
I
you.
need to go find those actually. I need to find them.
You do.
I
And
have
please
yet to
report
come across.
back.
Once I come across it, I absolutely will. There will be a whole video about it because I keep seeing it.
Let's talk about SummerSlam Night One. We are going to go through the entire Night One card. We are going to start with the undisputed WWE Championship. We're going to start big.
Okay.
CM Punk is defending his title against Cody Rhodes, and these two, they've been a little bit dramatic. We've seen some of
It's
the. We've seen.
so dramatic. Like, can y'all just say I'm sorry or hey, that was an
No. Did you see the clip from the live event over the weekend where Cody accidentally elbowed Punk?
accidentally.
Accidentally.
I did. It's just every time I see these two, I'm like, they are really brother coded,
Hmm.
but they're like the brothers who get along, but like they're having a little tiff right now, but they'll be best friends again come Monday. So I've just been like when Cody dropped the mic and CM Punk is taking off his jacket, I was like, we don't think this is a little like OD. We don't like the reaction can just come down a bit. Like he didn't mean to.
Cheers, Miss Megs. Thank you for joining us. Yes, these two, they need to get along quickly.
Yeah,
We have things to
yeah.
do.
Mm-hmm.
We know CM Punk just picked up this title recently. He returned in his hometown of Chicago, picked up this title. Obviously, him and Cody are facing off tonight. Who do you see picking up the win? Do you see it being a clean win?
You know what? No.
Mm.
The more I like sit there, and there's so many rumors. I'm trying to avoid every spoiler I possibly can because, of course, within the last 24 hours, rumors have started popping up about who could return, who could not. And so, if some of these people are possibly returning, I think that would be the match that they return for. But more
Hmm.
than anything, I just feel like once the bell rings, the respect between these two just kind of starts to drop. And not in a
Hmm.
disrespectful way, more in a I'm the best and I'm about to prove to you that I'm the best and I'm going to do whatever it takes for you to understand that I am in fact the best. So, I'm honestly riding with CM Punk. like I have to because I just think it's not quite time again for Cody. Just
Mm.
let's see him Punk ride with it since we have him mixing it up with the likes of the Trick Williams, and I think he came across Damian Priest. Like he's coming across all these guys that he's never stood across from in the ring. And I mean the same could be said for Cody Rhodes also. He hasn't stood across
True.
from some of these guys, but I would like to see what CM Punk does with it. I'd be interested to see what they do and if it gets back to Cody or someone else after that.
Mm. I don't see Punk losing the title this fast. I don't feel
No.
like he would return and then drop it this fast.
Mm-mm.
Also, I wanna see how dramatic these 2 can get because I feel like Punk is going to continue trying to go after this undisputed WWE championship by any means, and if Punk's holding it, then all sights are set on Punk. So,
I
but I
can't
do think we
disagree.
need to remember we have Money in the Bank coming up. We have Survivor Series. These 2 could still be involved and intermingled all through the rest of 2026, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So let's think big about it. Let's not have it end so soon. I know we're probably a little bit tired of the antics, the drama, but I mean, I live for the drama with
I
these
mean,
2,
I love
as
some drama now. Like I am when it comes
long
to
as I'm not in
wrestling and
it.
my exactly drama that does not include me, I'm here for it. Especially because if Crown Jewel is happening, because we don't
Mm,
really know if Crown Jewel happens or not. Which one of them would stand across the ring from the world heavyweight champion? Because with the
mhm,
four of them, all four men that are involved in both of these events, they all have history. They've all done this before. This won't be the first time we see any of them in the ring. So, we could just let it continue. I have my whole Nightmare in the Bank thing that I'm
oh,
simply because Cody was in Rumble, Cody was in Chamber. You may as well go 3 for 3 and put Cody in Money in the Bank also. I'm not necessarily saying he has to win. I'm just saying
mhm.
the idea of a Nightmare in the Bank briefcase sounds like money to me. That's all.
Are you getting paid for that idea?
I should be.
You should
Actually,
be.
I should go trademark it right now
I'll
before they
load the
get the
website
idea.
for you, sister.
Like we need to go grab that so that WWE has to call me like, hey, so we need that. I know you do. I need some money.
Blossom 1030 asks, do y'all think Sammy might show up during their match?
Hmm.
Sammy's disgruntled. I feel like Sammy might show up.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see him costing anybody the title though. I'm getting the vibe Sammy is all bite or all bark, no bite right now. He's just ba ba ba
Yeah.
ba ba. He's upset, rightfully
Yeah.
so. He only held
Right.
the title for 9 days, a
Right.
9-day free trial, no credit card required. Like,
I didn't even think of it that way.
like
I mean,
he really didn't have time.
he did. I didn't even consider Sammy as one of the people who could show
Me
up
either.
because I just feel like he has yet to pop up in their feuds.
Hmm.
They probably should have let him like come out a couple of times leading up to SummerSlam just to give us the idea that maybe Sammy shows up, maybe he doesn't. But I have to agree, I don't think so because he's so hyper fixated on the fact that he was screwed over and how he has to fight to get a number one contendership. And I understand. I'm not saying he's wrong because it is kind of, but I don't know if I see Sammy. I
I
don't know if I
don't.
see Sammy. I honestly, if I'm honest, no one showing up during this match really makes sense for me. Not during, maybe like immediately
Mm,
after, but
hmm.
during, I would kind of be like, why? You know? Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm. That's an interesting
Okay, we're
thought.
locking in CM Punk for this.
We're CM
We're
Punk all the way.
confidently locking in CM Punk.
Very
Okay.
confident.
This next match is one that, to be honest with you, it could be my bathroom break.
Oh.
Obafemi versus Brock Lesnar in Hell in a Cell. And don't get it twisted. I love Obafemi. Obafemi is one of my favorite
Understandably.
superstars right now. But Brock Lesnar is not. These two,
Understood.
we've seen the back and forth with them. We
Hmm.
saw what people said was kind of not a tasteful encounter that they had on Monday. We saw reports online about people weren't happy in the back. You had security guards who were not taking Opa's moves and he was pissed. Um
Yes.
this is their third match, second,
Yes.
third match,
Third.
one of many, and it needs to be the end after this. Oba literally told he won King of the Ring. We know that. He put his
Mhm.
championship opportunity against Roman Reigns on hold, pressed hold on the call. I went to go face Brock Lesnar again. Huh?
Doesn't even make sense. I'm still there. I will
Yeah.
say I'm shocked about how much I've enjoyed the rest of this build. Like outside of I'll give you like halfway through Monday because at one point at Monday it really started to feel like, oh, well maybe Brock and Oba do have some issues with each other. And I think it's just that they were calling the audible as they went and so they both just
Mm-hmm.
took it too far, but either way, it wasn't until the police thing that I was like, okay, y'all knew what y'all were here for. You know what to do when he puts you in this move. Like, why are you acting? Like, come on now.
They got stage fright a little bit.
Like, I guess he got scared and realized how badly that was gonna hurt and didn't really want to do it. But like Oba said, hell no, you're taking this. I hate to say this because I have feelings about that man. Also,
Clarissa, please don't make me light a cigarette on this live.
I'm like low key looking forward to what Oba could do in this match. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Okay.
I actually am like, I'm very hopeful. Okay. So my thing is I try to be as optimistic as possible. Okay. I try. And they have put so much work into Oba versus Brock, more than they did Roman and Seth, more than Punk and Cody, more than Liv and Io by far. I'm just very hopeful, and I might just be delusional. I'm like, maybe this match will be longer than the 5 minutes that the others were. You know, like maybe it's Hell in a Cell. You cannot do a 6-minute Hell in a Cell match. You just
Girl,
can't.
it takes 6 minutes to lower the cell. What are you talking about?
Well,
the match, they got to make it worth your while.
But like that's my point. The bell cannot ring and then immediately ring again. Like I'm not doing it the way we did at Mania, the way we did, what was that, Clash or Night of Champions with Clash. It was Clash. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it. I need a match. I need some blood, okay? I need some brutality. I need some violence because that's what Hell in a Cell is. It's supposed to be one of the worst stipulations that you could go to. It's a blood feud ending. It ends the blood feud. And if they're
But
not
do you really think it's ending?
It better. I'm done. Okay. I'm done. The whole, oh, well, he might stay around. Who told you could stay? No, baby. It's retirement.
It's the first. It's the first.
Up.
You got to get the hell out of here.
We have Summerslam in your home. Summerslam in Minnesota. No, baby, you got to go home. You got to go back to that farm if we did. No. So that's why I have high expectations because the end of this match should make us all very happy.
Okay, so we're choosing Oba.
Absolutely, not even a question. If Oba loses this match, I will be flying to Connecticut myself to sit down with Paul Levesque and ask him. And actually, forget Paul. I'm going to the head of TKO and ask what
Ari Emanuel.
I need to talk to Ari, like, because why did you choose this? Because at this point, I know it was you. At this point. Me and him got to have a one-on-one conversation. He's going to have to explain to me what was the thought process in saying we're going to have Brock Lesnar pin Oba Femi for a second time at Hell in a... No, absolutely not. No. If
it
Oba
has
wins,
to end tonight.
If Oba loses, we riot.
It has to end tonight. Look, I feel like they have elongated it so that Brock could retire in his hometown. Let's just get it done and over with, right? But I did read a couple things online where people were saying Brock's not done. Brock needs to be done because we are done.
We are done with Brock, so Brock needs to be done with us.
We have some girlies greeting us so kindly.
Hi, darling.
Hi, lovelies. Hi. Haley said, happy SummerSlam Saturday to all. Hello.
That's my Haley, my little favorite.
I need Oba to slam Brock like the Hulk did.
Like, can we just break the ring when he slams him into when he hits that fall?
Ooh.
I would love to see a ring. We have not seen a ring break in so long.
We haven't.
I think the last
one was the last one Roman?
Bronson and Braun Strowman, I think.
Oh, I do remember that.
When, with Seth return. So was that 2 years, maybe? Year and a half, 2 years?
It's been a while.
But it's been a while. And then even before that, it's been a longer bit. And I think that one may have been since like the COVID era. So like it's time for a ring break. I
Yeah.
would love that fall from grace through a ring.
The only thing is, I don't know how a ring break would work if the cage is on it.
Hmm.
Unless they're slamming them right through and it breaks. If you're thinking of like a lean, the cage has to come up
Yeah.
first.
I mean, I think that for Hell in a Cell, the cage is around the ring. So
Mhm.
like they have like the outside ring portion. I can't remember though, because like
Mhm.
we do it so rarely now. But if it is not connected to the ring, I need that ring to break. If it's
You know
connected,
what?
okay, I'll understand. If it is not connected, I don't see any reason why we didn't see the ring break. You have
They got to
two
bring
twists in
something.
there. You have to do something to make this actually worthwhile for Oba. He passed
Mhm.
up a title opportunity for this, and that's still the most insane thing I've ever. Why did we win King of the Ring if we were just going to pass that up? Yeah, we got to do something though. We must do something. But
Let's
Oba,
move over to the ladies. Women's World Championship match. Liv Morgan is currently holding that Raw Women's title. She is facing off against Io Sky, Miss Queen of the Ring, because she actually took her opportunity and will be cashing
somebody
in
did.
tonight on it.
Mm-hmm.
People are upset at Liv Morgan because of her outside dealings, but they're also mad at Liv Morgan because she has not defended her title.
Mm-hmm.
And Liv has been ringside with Roxanne, with Raquel. She's been involved in all types of madness lately, but you cannot find her in a ring defending her title. Is it on her? No, she's not riding the show.
Mm-mm.
But we have her going up against Io. Io's been fighting this entire time.
This is true.
Is Liv rusty? Is Liv going to get in there and realize, hey, I'm against one of the best competitors in this women's division and I need to step up my game? Or is she going to depend on Roxanne and Raquel to help her get through this match?
I I struggle with this simply because there's so much we could have did with this feud and didn't. And like you mentioned, Liv has been everywhere but in the ring with that women's world championship. So I do think that at some point she's going to have to depend on Raquel and Roxanne to kind of try to help her, I guess, fight through. Not because she necessarily needs it, but because Io is not an opponent you underestimate. And you
Mm-hmm.
shouldn't go into a match with Io where your last match was against Io where she pinned you. That just doesn't sound smart to me. And I mean, not to mention, is Liv still cursed? Like is she still cursed? We've had the whole Danhausen thing running around because we inserted Danhausen and Dom into their feud
Yeah.
unnecessarily. Also, originally I was 100% like Liv is retaining. As of this moment, I'm really kind of starting to lean more towards Io. If
Mm-hmm.
Liv is still cursed, and hopefully we get some Judgment Day ending movement going here, because I'm so tired of asking, is this the
Swiftly.
moment the Judgment Day ends? And I think here's the thing: the last time we were at SummerSlam with the Judgment Day, we had Damian and Finn and Rhea, Liv, and Dom. Why not just go ahead and let it start with the girls? Roxanne could accidentally do something, or on purpose. I'm okay with her doing it on purpose. Raquel could accidentally on purpose do something. I don't know, but I need some movement on that front.
We also have to remember Raquel is now a
Mm-hmm.
champion.
She
And
is.
I do wonder if she will feel some type of way that she has a title and she's defending it. But Liv has the world title and is not defending it.
Oh.
There's so many seeds that could be planted here. Um, I feel like Liv's title reign this time around has been lackluster. And again, it's not because of her, it's because of the booking. We haven't been able to see her really compete as women's world champion. She's just kind of carried it. And if we have a title and someone's able to wrestle, she should be wrestling. We obviously know that Rhea Ripley is unable to compete. That's why we're crowning an interim champion on night two. Um, I don't think she's injured. I just think she's not wrestling. So there's a huge difference there, and it really doesn't make any sense to me.
I've yet to understand why. And I mean, I understand that maybe we expected her to go back against Stephanie originally.
Mm.
Maybe our plan was originally we were going to do either Backlash or Clash with Liv versus Stephanie. And then Stephanie got injured. Was
Hmm.
there no one else we could have given an opportunity to in the last 2.5, 3 months? Because I think she's at what, like 103, 104 days as champion.
Somewhere around
And
there.
we're
Yeah.
just at the first defense. And like, because everybody loves to say Roman don't work. Even Roman defended more. And that look, I'm a Roman fan, but I have to say that's saying a lot. Like that's saying a lot. And I just don't understand why we chose to book them this way. I don't understand why the only real one-on-one we got between Liv and Io was right after Io won Queen of the Ring. And we have yet to see
Hmm.
just the two of them together since. I don't really mind Judgment Day getting involved after they have their conversation. Cool, whatever, that's fine. But why can't we just see these two women go back and forth on the mic, go through a brawl, and then Liv gets help or, something? And it's just quite disappointing because the women deserve better as a whole. Liv deserves better as champion than to have to try to make so much work with so little that she's been giving. I do
Hmm.
have to ask, do you think Stephanie comes back? Because a lot of people are bringing up Stephanie Vaquer and if she can return to help balance things out with Io versus the Judgment Day as a whole
We haven't heard anything about her. She was at
at all.
Fanatics Fest, but we
Mm-hmm.
haven't heard anything. So typically I would say no, but it's so quiet that I'm almost thinking she got cleared and we just don't know
Too
it.
quiet.
Too
It's too
quiet.
quiet. Maybe all these other names that are floating around are a distraction.
Yeah, maybe.
Are a distraction from, because we keep seeing the big names. Like, we keep seeing Randy and Kevin, and no one is saying anything about the women. So
Meg said she got the Finn and JD tag team treatment of holding the title but not defending it. Such a new era Judgment Day trend. It is
mm-hmm.
true.
It is.
We
I
gotta
hated
fix
that.
we gotta fix some things.
I did hate that. Also, really quick though, because I just glanced at my phone. Apparently, Oba versus Brock is set to main event night one as of right now. That is what's being reported by PW Insider. That Oba Femi and Brock Lesnar is expected to main event SummerSlam.
Sounds like someone's packing their bags and getting the hell out of town. And if that's the case, I'll
Exactly.
accept it as main event.
I think that them main eventing is the best case scenario for us. For us. Gunther just has to accept that he won't get to add Brock Lesnar into his list of victims. Because Obafemi took care of that. So
Yeah.
sorry to him. So sorry to him. But I'm hopeful. See, I told you, let's be optimistic going into that match. I'm not gonna say let's not use it as a bathroom break because highlights exist.
Very
And the most
true.
important part is seeing what Oba does. So
Right. Absolutely.
mhm.
So is Liv retaining? Are we seeing a new title holder tonight in Io Sky?
This is so hard. This is so hard. There's so much that they could, like I said, there's not a whole lot to go off of.
Mm-hmm.
If Liv is still cursed, I'm gonna say we see a new champion because I haven't seen Danhausen uncurse her, so maybe she'll be the first person to beat the curse. I don't know, but I'm gonna play it safe right now and say we're gonna get a new women's champion tomorrow anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really back and forth on this one. I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm gonna just say Io. Io has been my pick for the last like week and a half, so I'm gonna just go with Io.
I'm gonna go with Io too. I
Okay.
think it's been 100 something days. We haven't seen Liv
Mm-hmm.
wrestling like that. I don't know what's going on. At least put it on Io. Let's get some action in there. If they don't know what they're gonna do with Liv, they can figure it out on the side without a title.
I have no problem with that mindset.
Yeah.
I agree. I 1000% agree. Let's figure it out over here and then bring it back.
Well, let's move on over to Gunther versus Nick Aldis. So, as we know, Nick Aldis was a GM and he got tired of Gunther acting some type of way. And now he's back to wrestling, which I'm not mad at. I feel like Nick Aldis has been scratching at the opportunity to get back in the ring.
Absolutely.
Um, how are we feeling about this match? I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not connected to it.
I'm only connected because of Nick. I'm
Hmm.
not gonna even pretend. I have been wanting Nick to get back in the ring since Drew McIntyre. Honestly,
Yeah.
really, we could even go back to Roman, but like,
He's
surely,
been getting disrespected.
I just, especially Drew McIntyre, I just knew that Drew and Nick was gonna, their whole like back and forth was gonna end in a match, and it didn't. And here we are with Gunther, and I think they did a really good job of bringing it back full circle. Kind of, I still wish it was Drew, but we move. I'm solely interested in this match because of Nick Aldis, because he
Hmm.
finally gets to live the dream and wrestle in a WWE ring at one of the big four. Like, I think that's just such an amazing thing. And I saw the video of him with Chris where he is like getting so emotional. Like, I hope I don't let
Hmm.
anybody down. Like, sir, you could never let us down. I bet not see a single comment if he even makes a misstep. I don't want to hear it actually. Nothing but praise for Nick over here with me. Okay. Like, we will give Nick all the praise in the world for even getting back in the ring and trying.
Yeah,
But yeah, it's strictly Nick. I struggle to connect with Gunther a lot. Even though I think he is a great technical wrestler. Me and his character just doesn't hit a spot for me.
hmm,
But I'm just curious to see how this match ends up going because I do think they have two different styles.
for sure.
So, I'm wondering how this goes as a whole, but I'm team Nick, even though I know what's gonna happen. I gotta ride with Nick. Like, I'm just gonna. He is building every bit of enthusiasm for this match. Is simply seeing Nick get to live that moment out.
Yeah. So, do you go back to your GM job after this? Or, I mean, do you get another? Like, how does that work? Like, is he
So
going to continue wrestling? Or is it going to be something where it's like, well, I had this one match, I'm going back to my GM position?
I think it depends. Because Wade specifically mentioned that he can be a GM as long as he's not actively wrestling the talent. And I thought
Hmm.
that was like the way that they've worded that contract. Even when Adam was saying like, as long as you're stepping into a ring, you cannot be a GM. I thought it was quite interesting that they kept saying it that way, as in like, hey, you're
Hmm.
not stripped of your powers, but like, if you're gonna get back in the ring, you can't really do that. So I don't know. Maybe we get to see like a mini run of Nick in the ring. Cause like I said, I won't accept him retiring until I get him versus Drew. There was just
Hmm.
too much disrespect, too much animosity during that.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I wonder because like how do you just go back to being a general manager after getting that taste again?
I feel like you really can't, right? It's like once you have that, and like you said, I mean, we haven't seen Drew in a minute, but look, I feel like whenever Mayhem and some madness is involved, somehow Drew McIntyre just pops up. So he might be waiting around that corner. So,
I didn't consider
no,
Drew waiting closely.
mm, I'm just saying it could
Hmm.
happen. Again, Drew's been real quiet. A lot of these people that have been real quiet, what y'all being so quiet for?
Right, right. Huh, they are very quiet. Like Drew has not been as tall. I mean, I know he made a post like a few days ago, but that's
Hmm.
been about it. I like the way you think. I like
Thank
the way you
you.
think. Yeah, let's go with that.
So I will go Nick as well. I think this match he needs to win. Um,
Mhm.
I think it would just really be a nice moment for him. Pick up that first
Agreed.
win. You haven't wrestled in a couple years. Like, I think it'd just be a nice moment for him. I'm sorry, Gunther. You're gonna kick somebody's ass in a couple months or a couple days anyway. You'll be fine.
You have
Um,
eventually, just not this one.
exactly.
Not
I
this one.
agree. Let's move over to the six-woman tag team match. I'm looking forward to this one. We have Nikki Bella, who is returning. This is her first match back. Brie Bella and Paige versus Fatal Influence. We know that Fatal Influence is now the tag team title holders. They took the titles off of Brie Bella and Paige recently. I need Nikki Bella to pick up the. I need her to actually get the pin.
I would love that. I really would because I missed her. I'm still trying to figure out where she was Saturday night's main event when we lost those titles. But that's okay. My girl said she was on a yacht. She was doing like we do, enjoying a couple of drinks. That's fine. I get it. I really want so much for this match because I feel like all of these ladies have a point to prove. A
Hmm.
lot of the fans are still very hard on the Bellas, not so much Paige, but the Bella twins specifically. I think Brie has shown us a lot of growth since she's come back. I even think Nikki has shown us growth. They're both taking this very seriously. They're both going really hard in the ring. So I'm and against the team of Fatal Influence, like your up and coming girls. These are I think Laney Reed is part of who trained Nikki to help her get back into
Hmm.
ring shape. I have such high expectations for this match, like such high expectations, but I do have to say, as much as I would love to see Nikki win, I have an agenda. So I actually need my girls to lose. I'm so sorry. I have an agenda that
Oh.
I am pushing. I'm so sorry. Because listen, hear me out. Hear me out. I really felt the way at WrestleMania when Brie won that title without Nikki anyway. Like I really
I did
felt
too. Yeah.
I felt like if Nikki wasn't able to compete, they should have picked another team to win because Brie holding
Mm.
that title without Nikki just it didn't
It
sit
doesn't
right with
click the
me.
same.
No, but they did a fantastic job. I enjoyed the run, but it's always been the Bella twins. It's always been the two of them. And they fought against Paige quite often. So I would like for them to go ahead and turn on Paige.
I want that too. I really do want that bad because I love the Bellas as heels.
Exactly.
But I almost think we're gonna get something like that for Survivor Series because we need to think long
You're
term.
right. You're
And I feel
right.
like Nick, if you notice, Nikki and Brie, certified yappers, just like me, they get on that
Mhm.
podcast and they be telling everything.
Everything.
Nikki said that she wants to be done next year. So you have to think, okay, they're more than likely gonna do Survivor Series.
Mhm.
They're gonna try and have Brie and Nikki tag as much as possible. I don't think
Right.
Nikki's winning another singles title. I think they are gonna try and put those tag titles on them one more good time with when both of them are cleared, right?
Mhm.
And they're gonna ride it till the wheels fall off. I mean, shit, they're printing money at that point. I know
Yeah,
people get online, they talk shit about the Bella twins, men, but
of
you
course.
cannot fight the fact that the Bella Twins really did help shape this women's division and they continue to. They've been able to transcend outside of wrestling and put other people on to wrestling via Total
Mhm.
Bellas, Total Divas, their wine brand. Everything they do ties back to professional wrestling. Like you cannot deny their impact. And I feel like if WWE really wants to continue spotlighting especially these women tag team titles because they have gone through the ringer in the last couple
Mhm.
years, you have to put them on someone strong like Nikki and Brie. Now, I love Fatal Influence too. I feel like they're very entertaining, but I've heard recently from a lot of people they want to see some of the people in that faction kind of go off on their own and kind of work their way and see what they can do. Fallon is one of them that I keep on
Yes.
hearing. She's really good in the ring. Why don't they have her speak? Will we see Fatal Influence break up? Will we see them kind of, go their separate ways and kind of do the singles thing? I don't know, but it's not going to happen if two of them are holding the tag titles.
You make a very good point. Like extremely. I think a lot of people don't want to acknowledge that the Bellas were really the first step of WWE going mainstream. I'll never forget my boss coming to talk to me because she saw Nikki and Brie and John and Daniel Bryan on Total Bellas, and that is how she got interested in wrestling. She didn't care about wrestling itself. She cared about that TV show. She cared about what those ladies were doing, but it made her care about wrestling a little bit since the storylines kind of, eventually became intertwined. I do really want to see Bree and Nikki get the run that they deserve because
Mm-hmm.
yes, there was tag teams before them, especially like Lay Cool, but without Bree and Nikki, would we really have women's tag team championships? They weren't two single stars we just put together. They were tag team partners, even though they were just a single star, just switching places, but they've been
Switching.
a tag
Yeah.
team this entire time. Like since they debuted, it's been the two of them linked together. There is not too many women we can really say have always been linked in that way. I
Mm-hmm.
would like to see more from Fallon because whenever I see her with Fatal Influence, she just has the it factor aesthetically. Like my
Mm-hmm.
eyes just go
Yeah.
straight to her, and I love when she like tells the camera like come with me. Like it's just she has that. It's almost like a diva-esque type of feel, but like everybody tries to put like a negative connotation on the word diva, and it's not negative. There is such empowerment in being a diva. I would like to see each of them individually, and I've always thought it was kind of weird that we put this trio heel faction on SmackDown where we already had a heel trio faction in Jay Cargill, Meechin, and B-Fab, even though for whatever reason B-Fab and Meechin have yet to go after the tag team championships. I still don't understand that, but whatevs. Um, there's a lot here that could grow because if let's just say this, if the Bellas win, correct, there is a possibility that they end up teaming up with Fatal Influence at Survivor Series, or if they turn
Mm.
heel on Paige rather.
Mm-hmm.
But I would much rather see the Bellas and Blake Monroe on a team together.
Oh,
I just feel like
that would
that's money.
eat. That would eat.
Oh,
The
it would
story
be
is
so
right
good.
there.
There's so much that can happen with this match. I just really hope that we give them the opportunity and the time because Lord knows they love to cut a women's match short back there. I just want these women to get the time because let's be real, we'll know if it gets cut next Wednesday when the new podcast drops. Bree and Nikki will not hold back on the fact that
They
it got
sure
cut.
will.
Like I love that they're so vocal about their experiences backstage because they are in a position to be as loud about what they don't like. So,
Right.
yeah,
We have
I like that.
the Fallon fan club present in our chat. Armand Sadler said, "Big Fallon."
I can't
Let's
even
see. We
look
had
at this.
somebody said they're ready for night one. We are two. No free first hour tonight on ESPN. Damn, that's kind of
I saw
messed
that
up.
they said it's not going the way they wanted it to go. We're, making
They said
people
open your pockets immediately.
exactly. They said, yeah, so y'all didn't actually go pay to watch the rest of the show, so you're not getting any show
I hope you're excited for nothing.
now. For
Okay, let's move on to the final match on the card. The Bloodline, Jacob Fatu, and the Usos versus LA Knight, Royce Keys, and Solo Sokoa. I was
I love your face.
on
I
I
can
was
tell from
on
your face.
I was on Mandy's podcast
Mhm.
earlier in the week, and we had talked about what matches were not like sold on this
Right.
card. And I said this one. I said because this one could be on a normal episode of Friday Night SmackDown or Monday Night Raw. The way that this has kind of come together, it seemed like somebody in the back was like, "Oh my god, we have to put Jacob Fatu and the Usos together on SummerSlam. So like, figure something out, put somebody together. Oh
Yeah.
shit, Solo's not doing anything. Royce Keys isn't doing anything. LA Knight's not doing anything. Put them together."
Yeah. I call this the merry band of men because they just came together in the oddest way. Because, like, let's not forget a month ago, LA Knight was in Solo's face about why do you think I would trust you? But now you trust him going up against his brothers and you aren't concerned that he might have an ulterior motive at all. Because to
Los
me, he
Angeles
should still
Knight,
be
please.
like he should still be questioning Solo to this moment. Like
Solo
I
made
don't,
them laugh a couple times and they completely got amnesia to what happened a month ago. That's exactly
you,
what
you
happened.
know what? You know what? I find humor quite attractive also. So
I need them to focus. This is their job.
They said, no, he's funny. We can handle it. We can deal. And then the addition of Royce Keys is also just so bizarre because Solo was out here costing him opportunities with MFT. It's the most insane thing. I'm only not mad at it simply because I've been enjoying seeing Royce and Solo more. I didn't see Royce as Powerhouse Hobbs. I really never really got to know who he was before he got into WWE. So I'm coming at him with a clean slate, trying to figure out who he is, other than just this gigantic man who can probably break my arm with very little force. like he's a big guy. Like that's a big guy. But I've enjoyed like him talking to Jacob and seeing that you can tell how much he does love Jacob, and this is really hard on him, but you being weird, so I got to do what I got to do. And Solo is just such a breath of fresh air as a face. Him on the mic is absolutely fantastic, and damn them for not putting more into Solo before this. Still a weird pairing, but the bright side, the bright side. I told you, optimistic over here. It's optimism land.
So Royce Keys does have experience in like a 6-man tag. We know that he held the trios titles for a minute with Samoa Joe and Shibata.
Okay.
So he does have that edge here, but also we know that the Usos have been tag team champions numerous times. Like again, while this is a cluster, I think that there could be some potential here for, some good pairings within the match, but
Right.
where do we go from this? Roman called out LA Knight and Royce Keys months ago at this point. I'm assuming that we're kind of gearing towards, again, Survivor Series where you have that big match with the men where it's
Yes.
like you have, multiple people on different sides. I'm assuming that's what they're pushing towards, because if they're not, then again, this could have been on Friday Night SmackDown.
I think there because there's two main proponents for me. You have the fact that Jay and the twins don't really get along. Well, not Jay. Jacob and Jay don't
Mhm.
necessarily get along. Jimmy will spend
Yes.
most of this match trying to play mediator, trying to keep both of the two hotheads that he's stuck with calm, cool, collected, because he knows if they have to take an L back to Roman, he's gonna have to explain why. And really, it's just gonna be these two did it. But it could go either way if the opposite team wins. If Royce Keys, Solo Sikoa, and LA Knight pull it off, because you have LA Knight, who has been screaming into the void for the last month, trying to get Roman Reigns to acknowledge him, and Roman refuses to. And then you have Solo Sikoa, who told Roman, or who told the Usos to tell Roman, if you want me, bring your ass to SmackDown and come get me. And he has yet to come to SmackDown to get him, So, like,
That's not on his list of dates.
Well, we're gonna add it. I think it's on his upcoming list though, but that's just because they're filming, one night. But still, we need to add this in, because why are you not going to get Solo? Why are you not? Or are you just letting him ride it out to see how long he'll hold off? Like, is there a bigger story there with Roman and Solo at some point? But I do think the only way this benefits anyone is if LA Knight, Royce Keys, and Solo win, because that gives them their path towards Roman. All three of them want singles gold. All three of them want to go against a champion. That gives them their path towards Roman. We got through your guard dogs, for lack of a better word, since everybody wants to call them that, but whatever. We got through them. We got through layer one. Now we're ready for you. Because if the Usos and Jacob win, outside of just telling Roman we handled that, what does it really do?
Right. Where does it leave the other three? And I
Right.
feel like you have to have something kind of spicy happen to keep this kind of moving along.
Mm-hmm.
What spicy that's not going to happen is this comment. Jacob Fatu is not cool with Jay. Now Fatu and his sons are coming for gold. I feel Zilla Fatu is coming. Please don't.
I swear, every chance we
Actually,
get, we're like, "Is Zilla coming? Is Zilla coming now? Is Zilla coming now?"
no. Please
There,
let it
there
rest.
is a large obsession, I think, with both bloodline fans and non-bloodline fans with the addition of Zilla Fatu. And I have to say, I don't think it's time. I do not think
It
it's
hasn't been
time.
time for years.
Like, it's just not. I don't, because where would he fit? What does he do? What does he add to the group? Especially when the group is actually dysfunctional as hell right now. They only get along when Roman's in front of them, but even then they be side-eyeing each other. So like,
Exactly.
we can't add anybody else till we smooth out whatever friction we got between Jacob and Jay. And if that means we need to just let these two folks fight, let them fight. Just let them fight. But Zilla right now, I don't think adds to the. Will he probably be in the bloodline at some point? More than likely. Now, I'm good.
Did you see Jimmy looking at Roman's title? I feel like everyone eyes Roman's title every once in a while. You have to think, even put aside the fact that they're family, put aside the fact that the Usos are a tag team. Like, it would be almost crazy if these wrestlers were not looking at Roman's title and thinking, how could I get there one day?
Exactly. Exactly. And I mean,
Like,
Jimmy
it would
did
be
say on
naive.
the. He said recently that he does want a singles run. He does, which I think a lot of people were trying to say, like, oh, maybe Jimmy doesn't want it. And that's gone now. He does. So I don't know. Maybe I would actually be judging him if he wasn't eyeing Roman's
Mm-hmm.
title, because you don't want to be at the top of the mountain. You don't want to be the guy. There's something wrong.
Armand Sadler said, Lord willing, it will never be time for Zilla. You know what? I like you. That's good. Um, we'll see what happens with this match. I like you
Mm-hmm.
said, and like I said, I think there's some potential there to really move the storyline because we need that at this point.
Right.
Jacob is over here, he lost to Roman. He's in this interesting situation now, and it's like, where is this going to go? Are we going to see Jacob Fatu finally at some point break out from all of this? Because I want to see Jacob hold some gold. Um, Jacob has like that just ferocious attitude, and I feel like we have not seen that with a title holder in a very long time. It doesn't have to be Roman's title; it could be another
Right.
title. But I think currently, right now, it's almost like he's in a holding pattern with this storyline that he's in. So we'll see what happens. I do want to see him hold gold by the end of 2026, though.
I'm hopeful.
Someone pointed out Jimmy pointed at himself when he told Solo to acknowledge his tribal chief. It feels delusional, but the senses are up.
I've always wanted more for Jimmy. I've always thought it made sense for Jimmy to play a bigger role, since like Roman said, he is the reason the bloodline exists to this day. It's always,
Mm-hmm.
all roads lead back to Jimmy. Jimmy is the one that makes them work out their issues, pulls them back together. It's always Jimmy at the
The
family pride, whether
mediator.
he should be or not. It's always Jimmy. He's the one who showed up for Roman when nobody else was showing up for Roman. So I don't know. I'm wondering. Roman did say we got something for Big Jim. He ain't continued
Mm-mm.
onto that thought and elaborated yet. But that's my tribal chief, Lo. That's still my tribal chief. So like, I'm gonna believe in him. I'm gonna believe in him.
Somebody has a question for you. They'd like to know if you are the new SmackDown GM.
I
Have you
wish I
been
was.
withholding information? Like,
You know what? Actually, if I was the GM, the signs would be very clear. It would be very clear, because first and foremost, the women are taking over the show. Okay, we're taking
amen.
over, and since Tiffany has that United States title, I would make it pink, because I still don't understand why they did not come out with a pink title when she had it last year. I was waiting for that moment. I was waiting, and I never got it.
Honestly, I need them to not. I don't need them to drop any more belts at this point.
I mean, okay, wait. At this exact moment, no, no,
Please,
because
God, no.
I'm really still eyeing that Divas title. Like, can I make
I
this
got it,
make sense
girl.
within my budget? You got it.
I got
You did it.
it.
Okay, see,
I
now
have
I
wanted
feel
this
like I'm
belt since I was
influenced.
12.
I feel the craziest thing is I swear to you, the day, what was that, Wednesday or Thursday that it came out?
Hmm.
That morning, I'd been texting my baby brother about the title, and he sent me a picture of his girlfriends. Like, she has one from years ago, and I was like, she's gonna get robbed. Actually, like, let her know I'm coming for that because they don't sell it anymore. And a few hours later, Aisha calls me and is like, "Hey, I just thought you should know the Divas title is on the site." I was like, "You're lying to me." So
It,
I paid rent today. So when my bank account updates on Monday, we just might have to make something work. I need it. I need it.
it's so pretty. But you know what I will say? Inflation is a bitch because I read the comments and people said in 2019 they spent $150 on theirs. 150. Somebody in 2021 spent 300. Jail.
I was expecting $3.99 originally. I'm not gonna lie. I was like $3.99, $4.99,
Fair, fair.
$5.90. I would not have blinked at $3.99. That sounds real of me, but like $3.99, I would have been like done. $5.99, knowing I gotta pay rent this weekend. Y'all are cruel. Y'all are cruel. We got big girl bills. So I'm sitting here like, can I rationalize this? And I mean, it's already rationalized in my head. So yeah, we gonna be matching soon. We gonna be matching. And it's gonna go right there on this wall.
I'm putting it right above that sign.
Yup.
Somebody asked, where are the mimosas? I am drinking the Seagram spiked blood orange bra, which is basically my mimosa this morning. And I also have coffee and water because that is our holy trinity this morning.
Stay
Um,
hydrated.
yes, because it's
My
hot. You have to stay
my
hydrated.
mimosa is in there waiting on me to wrap up because we don't just interrupt wrestling talks. Okay, we don't do that.
Professionalism. What
Exactly.
will happen to Nick Aldis after SmackDown? Or I'm sorry, after SummerSlam?
Hmm.
I don't know. Maybe he'll return to his career obligations of being a GM. We don't know. I don't know if Drew comes back, if Drew's waiting around the corner for him. Who knows? Maybe he's gonna get his ass kicked by Drew McIntyre. I don't know.
I hope he
Drew
sees something.
I feel Drew has like this animosity. Like just give him up an inch and he'll take a mile. Like, and I feel like Nick Aldis has been on his shit list for a minute.
Yes, absolutely.
So
I hope this is not a one and done. I really hope this is not a one and done, and we do get at least one other match with Nick in the ring. At least one.
we've covered night one predictions. There's a lot that's
Hmm.
going on tonight. We might see some new champions. Who knows? But what I do know is that we either had or will have mimosas, and there is plenty of mayhem when World Wrestling Entertainment is involved. Thank you, Clarissa, so much for joining me here for Mimosas and Mayhem. Where can the people keep up with you on social media?
First off, thank you for having me. You can find me on Instagram at Wrestle Talk Barbie, here on YouTube at Clarissa Marie, and I believe it's Charismatic C on pretty much every other platform. We're gonna get that into one soon, I promise y'all. But come find me because I'll also be doing a watch along during SummerSlam Night 1 tonight. So there will definitely be a mimosa there.
I love that. You can find Wrestling Wind Down at WWDCAST on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, etc. If you need cute wrestling merchandise, because I know you do, shop.wrestlingwinddownlv.com. Tomorrow we're coming back. We're going to have Vic on here. We're going to talk about night two of SummerSlam. We're going to give our predictions. So come back tomorrow. Bring your mimosas, bring your mayhem, and we will be super excited to see you. Until next time, bye.